y'all gotta pop my taste. Hold up. Y'all can't talk about basic. Hold up. We mighty more Power Ranger. Hold up. Mine also dangerous. Hold up. Y'all talk outrageous. Hold up. Don't get caught in the matrix. Hold up. Got that touch my savior. Hold up. Give me that touch with my hand. Don't feel it no more. You been driving a minute but can't steer it no more. But you don't wanna see more. You wanna see more, but you wanna see soul. Life done slowed you down. Your body is acting up. Your mind is out of bounds. It's telling you pack it up. You shackle by thoughts and memories that's adding up.
The weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Arizona Cardinals taking on the Atlanta Falcons. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they'll be backed up to start this drive as he's taken down right around the 15. A run for the first time with Bijan Robinson. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up getting a yard on the game's first play. It's second down.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 11, he goes down. Well, certainly not the start they were looking for here as they come up on a 3rd and 14. Here's Penix. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And Bojorquez on to punt as he gets it away. Taking it about the 16. A very nice job on the run back there. He'll get 23 yards all told. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
70 Lions, Hawk 70, Hawk, check, Panther.
First run of the game for Jahmyr Gibbs, the Alabama product. Nowhere to go that time. He maybe got a yard up to the 40. You talk about this Falcon defense. And they've been excellent against the pass, the number 6 unit in the NFL.
And I'm struggling a little bit trying to really categorize this crew. They're top 10 in the league against the pass, but the bottom half of the league in sacking the quarterback. That doesn't make sense. Imagine if this group ever put pressure on the QB, it'd easily move into the top 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 9. Here's Milton. Throw on the right side, complete to Harrison. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. A Cardinal first down on a gain of 13.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs.
And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
Credited with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9. Well, this defense for the Falcons very strong in that victory a week ago.
Yeah, what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their assignments down, and they're playing with extreme confidence.
From the 46, here's the 2nd down and 9.
70! 60! Warriors, 70! Let's go!
To throw is Milton. Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. And the Falcons are going to get this back to their own 34-yard line.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but sometimes. And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They were winners the last time they took the field, which was 2 weeks ago. They had the open week last week, so this is a squad that should be really refreshed and ready to roll.
I would agree, because when you get that open week after a victory, it does wonders for everyone. Obviously, your body, get a chance to heal up, but your mind as well. You feel good about winning, so now you can get away from it for a few days, put down the playbook, turn off the film. Just be you. Enjoy that time away, and then you come back ready to go.
Caught left side. Here's Dell. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Looking to throw, Penix. That one deep for London. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Cards are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Will take over 1st and 10 at their own 2-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Well, not a game that you're going to go crazy about, but when you start at your own 2-yard line, any type of space is good for the offensive guys.
Yeah, you just can't go backwards from here. They did it. Now we'll see if they can keep it on schedule here on 2nd down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down.
70 Lions, 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates, 7 Broncos. Trap 60, trap 60. 18, Rattler, 18.
Throwing is Milton. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now 4th down.
Looks like a second empty possession to start the game, and certainly not the way you want to start when you're coming off of a loss last week. Every team talks about starting fast. They're hoping on their next possession, it can be a delayed fast start and get them going.
And a tough ask here. They're going to go for it on 4th down and 9.
Bronco 80. Cup 19. Cup 19.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And, boy, that means this next drive is going to start at the 3-yard line. They're quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3. Robinson will struggle to get to the line of scrimmage as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Robinson again, and he's going to lose yardage again as he is stuck behind the line. And now here's a timeout defensively coming from the Cardinals. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? They'll try and throw. Here's Penix. Now he'll tuck this and run. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
He didn't like what he saw downfield, decided his best course of action was to take off and run. And that ended up being a gamble that did not pay off for him. Now they would have to gamble again if they want to keep this series going.
The offense is staying out there. Here we go on 4th and goal from the 1.
60 Eagle.
They'll run for it with Robinson. And I'm not sure he got there. Did they stop him? They did. They stop him up short on 4th and goal from the 1. And this Cardinal defense comes up with a goal line stand. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
Tiger, 19 Tiger. Here we go. Start.
Here's a quick throw to McBride. And they're going to get this all the way out past the 20. 23 yards on the play.
You don't always expect tight ends to be big in terms of run after the catch, but after that play, he joins a growing band of players that's putting that stereotype right on its ear.
On the jump. Now that. Panther 60. Panther.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. You talk about this Falcon defense. Well, they've been excellent against the pass. The number 6 unit in the NFL.
And while teams don't like to talk about it, they're pretty proud of their rankings. But this ranking is going to be put to the test today because they're going up against a top 5 passing offense in this one.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Lions. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready.
Here's Milton now to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
Well, anytime he reads man coverage, I don't think it's going to be the only time he'll try and hit that route to the outside in this game. He'll test the perimeter, but that time, they were up to the challenge.
They head to the line facing a 3rd and 7 following the incompletion on 2nd down.
Cowboy Cougar 19. Go street. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Milton. And this is going to be incomplete.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time.
Cougar 19, Pioneer.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 21 yards there. A big play on 4th down.
That's good.
I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
19 Lions.
Now Milton. Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
Now a 2nd and 10.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
To throw, it's Milton. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60. Panther 11, Panther 11. Cup 19, Cup 19.
Back to throw again. Now he's going to step up and run. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down.
But one of the things we talked about coming into this was we were never going to question the fight that he's going to have for all 4 quarters of a game. But ideally, you want him fighting for big plays and first downs early, not fighting just to get back to the line of scrimmage, as we saw right there.
We're scoreless after 1. Cardinal football here to start quarter number 2, as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Oh, they're changing this at the line. On fourth down, Milton. He'll try to do it himself. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Cardinals unable to convert there on fourth down. And this defense is going to get the football back near midfield, right at the 48. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. We've seen both of these offenses still sort of in that figuring things out phase, but I suspect some action on the scoreboard soon as they start out here 1st and 10. They start on the ground with Robinson here. It's a loss of 4 on the first down play. For the first play of the drive, lost 4. Now they'll look to move it forward here on 2nd and 14. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Now Penix. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. 70
To the air, Penix. And that will be incomplete.
Not many boos just yet from this home crowd, but they may be starting soon as I'm starting to detect an uneasy murmur through this crowd. This offense, they've been lifeless in this first half. And now here's another punting situation and a 4th down.
Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on 4th down. On the bootleg, it's Penix. Pass to the sideline and pulled in. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Not often do 4th down conversions result in 23 yards, but that's the case here. 1st down. Robinson up the middle. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2nd and 11 at the 33-yard line.
And looking to throw, Penix. Looking there for Pitts, but intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
After the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 20.
Here we go. Cougar 19 Riot.
Operating from the gun, Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, it certainly seems like a reflection of what we've seen so far in this game. The defense, quicker to the punch so far. Let's see if they can get something going here on 3rd down.
The offense on 3rd down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 10. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
Out of the gun, they'll give to Gibbs. And he'll be stopped here well short of the 1st down at the 24-yard line. Call it a gain of 4, but not enough. The punt team going to need to be summoned here on 4th down.
We often talk of situational football. Let's just call it team football. The defense did their job, got off the field, brought the punting situation, so they're turning the ball back over to their offense. You think those guys will get along very well right now? Of course they will. Defense helped the offense. Now it's their turn to take it downfield.
Going quickly out to the right side. But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Falcons will take control of the football in great field position. On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. No gain on the play. It'll be 2nd down.
What an advantage having an elite guy in the middle of the defensive line, because not only does he take up the space and let the linebackers run free, but he can also make plays himself, as we just saw there.
Second and 10. Robinson with another carry. And once again, not much running room, if any at all. Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down. A free safety roaming all the way up to the line of scrimmage to make that stop.
How about his ability to trust his eyes and figure out it was not a pass play and go fast towards the line of scrimmage in order to make that tackle?
2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10.
18 Cardinal. 60 Eagles.
They'll throw with Penix. That's complete to Dell. And he is stopped just short on 3rd down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10.
Gain on the play. It's now 4th down and 1.
They are going for it. Penix. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. puts his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Falcons take a chance, but they find pay dirt on 4th and goal. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. It's good, and that gives the Falcons a 7-0 lead.
Falcons 7, Cardinals nothing.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line to the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. Throwing to start the drive. Milton. A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down.
It's a gain of 23 yards. And the Cardinals have a first down. First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's got the connection downfield to Hamler. It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
The Falcons going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
7 o'clock, Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Milton. Throw left side, hauled in by McBride. And the Cardinals are going to have a 1st and goal as he's taken down at about the 8-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Cowboy 80. Come on. 19 tight. 19 tight.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he'll get this down inside the 5 to the 4 before he's out of bounds. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. Two minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Let's go now.
Gibbs is in. Touchdown, Arizona.
Touchdown, Arizona.
That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21.
They're on 21-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
Here we go. 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
Back to Robinson now on 1st down. And nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. 2nd and 7, operating from the 34. A play fake. Now Penix. Pass hauled in by Johnston. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a 1st down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Rocco 80.
Here's Penix. Sets up the screen to Robinson. No gain on the screen there. It's 2nd down. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Cup 19. 18, Pioneer. Go.
They'll go play action here with Penix. And complete to Drake London. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A gain there of 21 yards.
Well, with the problems they've had giving away the football in this first half, they've got to be over the moon that this is still a tie ball game. So here's where a quarterback has to move the turnovers to the back of his mind and focus on the present. And that's a good throw there to pick up a 1st down.
Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he'll be taken down at the 34. Here's a 2nd and 8.
At the 34-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Looking to throw, Penix. Got this complete to the tight end Pitts. And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Cardinals' 21. It was pretty evident in reading everything, hearing these guys talk, that this was a deal they wanted to get done. They know how valuable he is to this team.
Absolutely a key component to what they do and what they do well. And if they want to continue that success in the future, they knew they needed him, and they got the deal done.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield in man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, it's a 38-yard attempt. And his kick here is good. And they take the lead here now at 10-7. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. One tight football game thus far. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Charles, some things to like about that first half. Ultimately trailing here, but certainly this deficit is manageable. So curious to see what adjustments they may have made at intermission.
As am I, because I think things bode well for a possible comeback, because I thought a lot of their best reps in the first half came through the passing game. They were hitting the open receivers, taking whatever the coverage gave them and making it work well for themselves. Now, they just want to pick up the pace of scoring a little bit. So I expect them to come out and continue to throw the ball effectively.
79 Broncos. Panther 11. Panther 11. Trap 60. Trap 60. Mustang 19. Ready.
To throw is Milton. Pressure brought in, and the Falcons get there for the sack. Tall task ahead of him here, needing a full 15 yards to move the chains.
Third and 15.
7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go Streets. Warriors 70. Cup 19. Cup 19.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down.
You get the sense that they're saying we're not playing up to what we're capable of, and we're deep enough into the game that the early jitters are long gone, that they should now have some sense of continuity and be able to make some of these plays that they have not been doing so far.
So 4th and 15, but the offense is staying out there to go for it.
Ready, ready. 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler.
They're going to try and throw. They'll get this into the hands of the wideout from LSU. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 19 Lions.
Here's Milton. Now he's going to step up and run. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on.
And now an audible here into something else.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. Buffalo 18.
Throwing is Milton. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. He's had trouble finding open receivers all game, CD, and that's because really there hasn't been many. This defense has been all over them.
Yeah, they're one of the better defenses in the league, and every time I talk to someone around the NFL, they all say the exact same thing. They're so fundamentally sound, it's hard to execute against them.
Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
60 by 6, 80. Ready.
A short one here, caught by McBride. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That third down conversion good for 23.
It's taken a while for this offense to get going. A little creaky at the start, but they're oiled up now. A nice throw there, and they're really putting together a good drive.
Cowboy 80. Go. Cougar 19.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. From the gun, Gibbs will get it. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Sometimes with the running game, you've just got to stick with it. Look, it's the third quarter, no time to panic. But that also doesn't mean you just do it the same way you've been doing it the entire ball game. Maybe change up some blocking assignments or run a few different plays, but stay with the overall essence of the running game.
Cowboy 80.
To throw, it's Milton. And his throw's going to be incomplete. The passing windows are just not there. That's just another example of how great this defense has been all game long.
And that's exactly what a top 10 defense can do. They can really change the game tempo and frustrate you as you try to execute offensively.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion.
Warriors 70. Tag. 19 shot. 70 Lions.
Now Milton. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. Picked up by Jesse Bates. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
That's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead. Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
From the 21, and here's second down and 2.
Here we go. Set. Cougar 19. Bravo 18. Pioneer. Go.
Play fake, and they'll throw with Penix. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. Robinson will try to pick it up. There he goes, left side. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 23-yard line. The 71 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. He had been held in check. Now he breaks that big run. Shows the explosiveness we all knew was there.
All right, tell the truth now. You knew it was just a matter of time, didn't you? We've seen this so many times from him. Hold him down, and then breaks out.
They'll run again here with Robinson. Now he's able to push his way forward somehow for a gain of about 2 yards. Second down now.
I'm wondering, partner, if they might need to sub him out for a play or two because after that long run he just had on the previous play, he might not have all of his breath back.
Yeah, and they went right back to that well. Different result. Second and 7 from the 20.
Let's go now. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Cowboy 80.
Now Penix. That's into the hands of Pitts, the tight end. And Pitts is going to pick up a Falcons first down as he's down to the 11. It's a 9-yard gain, and it'll keep the drive moving.
At the 11-yard line.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Bijan Robinson with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Falcons add 6 to their lead.
That seemed pretty ideal there for the offense, Charles. You take a little bit of time off the clock here in the 3rd quarter, decent length drive, and you pad your lead as well at the end of it.
And what it does is let you feel like you're in control of this game, even more so than a 2-touchdown lead, right? Because you have taken that time off, as you noted, which means they couldn't get you off the field. You ran your playbook the way you wanted to, and you gave your defense some rest. What a big-time drive in that situation.
Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line. End zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. But not an ideal way to end their previous drive. They threw the interception, Charles, after they had built up some momentum. They were moving the football, but something to at least build on for this offense as they run back out here.
Yeah, you're right about that. Up until that last play, everything was working pretty well for this offense, gaining chunks of yardage, getting first downs, really making a push for the end zone, and looked like they had a nice rhythm going. Now you got to have a short memory here.
And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. Marvin Harrison Jr., 65 yards. And the Cardinals are back within a score. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead's down to a field goal at 17-14.
14.
Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Their lead down to a field goal now as they start with a 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Robinson. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. 2nd down.
The defense thought they had that play covered, but it still got driven backward by those blockers. Those types of plays are a key part of any team's offensive game plan. It all starts up front in the trenches.
Second and 6.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Take over.
Again, it's Robinson. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, look, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run. Third and 2. to the air. Penix. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's going to have a Falcons first down. It's a gain of 6 that time on 3rd and 2.
Gotta say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Straight ahead, it's Robinson.
And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
Here now, 2nd and 9 from the 39-yard line.
Let's go now. Viking 18.
And they're not going to get to the line to run another play. So we will switch ends as the 3rd quarter has come to a close. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ball on the 39. Here's the 2nd and 9.
Shut up. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Shut up.
On the give, here's Robinson. And slow going there as he'll only get a yard, maybe, up to the 41.
Sometimes your philosophies get challenged at times you don't want them to. They did try to stick to the running game on the first 2 plays. Didn't amount to much.
And now facing a 3rd and long at the outset of this drive. The Falcons on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This is 3rd and 7.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Cougar 19.
And looking to throw, Penix. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Jacorian Bennett has it.
They'll take over first down at the 47.
Viking 18. Ready. Cowboy 80. 18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Hurt. Switch. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Buffalo 18. Ready.
Here's Milton now to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Not liking the look. They'll change the play.
60 Bobcats. 60
First and 10
Bobcats.
at the 26-yard line.
70 Lions. Mustang 19. Warriors 70. Go.
Milton. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. 15 more yards there, and quickly another first down.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Okay, ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
70 Timberwolves. Cup 19. Cup 19. 60 Maverick. 6. Ready.
Off the play fake. Milton. Now he'll tuck this and run. Out
to the flat. That's complete to his running back. All that for a 2-yard gain, second down. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8.
70, Cat 50, Cat 60, Panther 60, Panthers 19, Lions.
And he's going to be intercepted a third time. And the Falcons are going to take possession here at their own 3-yard line. The one side gets an interception, but their defense comes on the field and picks them right back up by getting a pick of their own.
And I think you saw the same thing that I did, Brandon. As he ran off the field after making that play, we saw his quarterback seek him out and offer a personal thank you to bail him out a little bit as the offense takes the field again.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They get the crucial turnover, just huge, but now they've got the football deep in their own territory, and you got to be careful because if you give it right back, there goes your lead.
Have to be extremely happy with their defense. They received a gift. That takeaway, even though they're deep in their own territory, now they have the football. And you know there's always that alpha on defense, that grouchy guy. Forget what the coaches said. I'll guarantee you, he told the quarterback, we just took care of you. Now you take care of us.
On second down, another shot for Robinson. And a gain of about 4 here moves this from the 6 up to the 10.
And this is the worry, because sometimes you can get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
As big of a play as we've had in this one so far. This is 3rd and 3. They'll throw with Penix. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And that certainly appears to be a critical conversion right there, because not only do they keep the drive going, they take valuable time off the clock as well. They have to feel really good about that last completion.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Hand off now to Robinson. Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21. I'm sure that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
2nd and 9 now from the 21. Penix working out of the gun here. That's out wide here for Robinson. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And it'll be 3rd down.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to evolve. They become just as critical to the passing attack as a lot of receivers, tight ends, because their ability to make people miss in the open field can really generate big plays for an offense.
19 Lions. 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
On 3rd down, Penix from the gun. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here. Barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches. I hate to surrender the football when you're nursing a slim lead, but they're going to have to punt it away. Trust that defense.
It's the right play at this stage of the game as well. You don't need to press it here because you do have that little bit of a cushion, and you count on your D to make it stand up.
The offense is going to stay out there. They've converted twice, failed once so far on 4th down. Let's see what's in store here. And he gets it to the 32. Good enough for a first down.
But when it's 4th and inches, shouldn't you pick up the first down? I mean, shouldn't you go for it? I mean, if you can't get inches, right, why are you playing?
And on inches, that's your favorite play, right? Don't mess with handing it off. Just go ahead and get the surge and go right up the gut.
Exactly. Create that. Just a little bit of space should get it done. You're almost able to take the snap, just fall down and pick it up. They got it there.
Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
3 points separating these two sides with 2 minutes left to go in the 4th. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Ready? 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle.
A give left side to Robinson. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. You'd have to think likely another running play coming here, 2nd and 11. He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Tough spot here, 3rd down and 11.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
From the shotgun, it's Penix. And that is incomplete. He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
The Falcons send out their punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback. Here's 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Here we go, here we go. Viking, 18. Mustang, 19. Dragon, 60. Panther, 11. Panther, 11. Cup, 19. Cup, 19.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35.
I got the sense that the defense created a little momentum for them there, didn't it?
Did their job, forced the punt. Now, nice start to the drive. Offense has to do their part.
Yeah, they certainly do, but what a great start for them. They got to go thank the guys on D.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Buffalo 18. Warriors 70. 18, Pioneer.
Back to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. A couple extra defensive backs out there in the dime, and because of that, really not many places to throw the football, if any.
And typically, what would you want to do against that dime?
Run the football.
You want to run the ball, but you can't do it in this situation. Not nearly enough time on the clock. You're having to really navigate against a tough defense presented against you.
Cougar 19.
Now they'll change things up.
60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. 79 Broncos. 19 tight, 19.
He's back to throw. He's got it complete to Gibbs. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 41-yard line.
Brandon, it's okay what they're doing right now. Still able to work the middle of the field, but you know sooner or later they're going to have to stop the clock.
70 Timberwolves.
Here's a quick throw to the ground. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Hey, you got your first down. Get up to the line of scrimmage and spike it.
First down. A game of 11 on the play. First down, Arizona.
Well, this offense still has the one timeout here, remember. First and 10.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
They'll look to throw. Oh, wide open receiver. It's Harrison. The Cardinals forced to burn their third and final timeout, as he'll stop it with 11 seconds remaining in the ball game.
It's all pretty simple sometimes, isn't it? Go where the defenders are not, and he does exactly that. Makes a nice catch to move the chains. Defense, got to find a better way of accounting for the shorter routes that are being run against them.
Here we go, first and goal. Back to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
Touchdown, Arizona.
Charles, that drive was perfect. Methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, but they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And that's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
This is first and 10. He'll look to throw. He's got him in, complete. He'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Here's first down.
Let's go. Tiger, 19 Tiger.
Now they do indeed get the timeout, so all is not lost. They'll have a chance for one final heave to the end zone. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
Come on, set. Cougar 19.
Now flags, and we're going to get a delay of game. So that flag will set him back 5 yards.
Okay, ready? Street. Go trap. 70 Timberwolves. Let's go.
One final shot. They'll look to throw. He's going to let it fly. And this is incomplete. So no miracles here on the final play. And this ball game is over. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
So for Arizona, they remain one of the hottest teams out there as the win moves them to 6-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, the loss drops them back to 4-3 so far. And they'll try to get back to their winning ways next week as they head to Santa Clara to take on the 49ers. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.